back to another vlog. As you can probably tell, I'm having a little bit of a flare up with my skin, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of a spot conceal moment. I'm not going to be doing a full beat, but just a little spot conceal to make ourselves feel a little bit better so we can get into the day and feel amazing. I'm going to go have a nice gym sesh. I need to stretch out my legs because in yesterday's workout we went to town on the glutes and the quads, and I'm feeling so sore. So I'm going to do a bit of a roll out stretch out moment at the gym, and then I'm going to hit upper body, which I'm so excited for, and then we're going to maybe do a little bit of a detour past the shops and then come home and get stuck into meal prep. I want to be on my meal prep game. I just got dressed in my straight leg Kikiva pants, my CSB top, and I have my little eco-conscious tote bag at the moment. This is my favorite gym bag. It honestly is like the perfect size where it's not like too big and in your face. It fits, you know, my ankle weights, my ankle straps, my gym towel, my water bottle, all the things that you need to bring to the gym. And it's just a cute little gym bag. So I absolutely love this bag. Anyway, I did just hear that my bed linen that I put in the wash this morning just went off. So I'm going to switch that over to the dryer. I usually like to hang it out and dry it in the sunshine to save electricity, but it is absolutely pouring outside today. It's like on and off pouring, so I don't want to risk them getting wet. So I'm just going to chuck them in the dryer, and then I'm going to put my whites into the wash on an eco cycle as always. And then by the time I get back from the gym and everything, they should be ready to swap over into the dryer. So I'm going to do that now, and then we're going to head straight to the gym and stop procrastinating. Holy moly, that was a good session. I didn't film like the end of the workout because a girl ended up coming right next to me and I felt really bad bringing out the camera, but I finished it with hammer curls and skull crushes. The name is so intimidating, but it's not as intimidating as it seems. And then after that I finished it with 2 sets of 15 reps worth of leg raises. And that was my session done. And I also stretched out my really sore glutes and legs, so I feel better. And then now I'm going to head to one of my favorite health food shops. So I'm going to head there because they have a butcher, the fresh food section, and also the health food section all in the same shop, which is like so convenient. I need to go to all 3 sections. I'm going to head there now. Yeah, and then I'm going to head pretty much straight home and into the meal prep, which I'm so excited for because what is better than having a fully stocked fridge? Picked up the goods from Tudor Market Co. I bought my favorite sourdough in the whole entire world. Is the Burley Baker sourdough. It's so good. It's fermented for 30 plus hours, and the longer sourdough is fermented, the easier it is to digest and the easier it is on your gut. A little hot tip. And then I also bought some sun-dried tomatoes because I'm thinking of doing like a sun-dried tomato pasta. Yummy. And then I bought A2 milk. Again, this is also easier on digestion, so picked up some of that. And then I also bought some diced chicken from the butcher in there as well, which I'll chuck into the pasta. A bit rogue that it's just sitting on my chair like that. But anyway, I'm going to head to another butcher now because that butcher didn't have the mince that I wanted. So I'm going to head to my other local butcher, grab some mince, and then I'm going to head home and get stuck into the meal prep. I just got home and prepared a little Vita Wheats with tuna, mayo, and cucumber. I literally love these Vita Wheats and they rate really well on Yuka, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the app that rates food. This rates really, really well, and also you can see from the health star rating it is 4.5. It's such a good source of fiber. It's really good again for digestion. It's got a bunch of grains in them, natural ingredients, delicious. And then I just added real egg mayo, sliced up cucumber. So I'm just gonna eat all of this, and then we're going to dive in to prepping our pasta sauce, frying the chicken, and then also doing our little minced sweet potato bowls as well. I'm gonna devour this. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay, so I'm just going to chuck in this leftover capsicum that I had in the fridge into the pasta sauce, because I feel like it just thickens up the sauce and adds like a bit of a nourishing flavor to the dish. So I'm just going to dice them up. It doesn't matter how you cut them because they're going to be blended up anyway. So I just dice them up into chunks. And then I'm going to grab half an onion. I don't want the onion to be too overpowering in the sauce, so I'm just doing half of an onion. Again, it is going to be diced up, so it really does not matter the way you cut it. You just need to cut it and get it in the oven or air fryer to roast it before you slice it up. And then I'm just going to grab some garlic cloves as well. Same thing that I've said for the capsicum and the onion. I take off the skin before I roast it, just so I can just chuck everything into the blender as soon as it comes out. Well, you wait for it to cool down a little bit and then you chuck it all in. So I'm just going to do 3 cloves of garlic. So I've already prepped my air fryer lining dish, so I'm just going to chuck all of this in there. Now I'm just going to grab out with a fork the sun-dried tomatoes. We're just going to mix that all together to get all the flavors mingling. Beautiful. Okay, so we have capsicum, sun-dried tomatoes, onion, and garlic, and we're just going to pop that all into the air fryer on 180 for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're nice and sauteed, and then we'll let them cool down for a little bit and then blitz them up in the blender. All of the meal prep, so freaking good. I ended up squeezing in a 4th container off camera, but we have the beef mince bowls with sweet potato and a boiled egg, and then we'll also pop in some cottage cheese and some hot honey as well. And then I have also prepped the nourishing chicken pasta. So we've got 4 containers of the chicken pasta, and then we have 4 containers of the beef mince nourish bowls. So freaking happy and relieved that that's all done.